One, two, three.
Hey guys, it is Rachie and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm gonna start off saying what dramas I'm gonna be watching. We'll see if I give a review about them, if I get irritated halfway through. But today, I start watching The Long Ballad. The first episodes, I think I'm on episode 4. Yeah, I'm on episode 4 right now. It's a lot happening. It's too much focus on scenes. There's stuff that I wish they would change, like certain stuff, like the art style that they have, like the little book style that they have in there, randomly thrown in, kind of threw off one of the scenes that kind of bothered me. But I'm gonna start. I'm watching it. I want to see how it goes. Basically, it's about. Well, it says what it's about. It's year 626 CE in the realm. It's the political center of Chang'an are shaken to its core when Xuanwu Gate incident by the Xuanwu Gate incident, a successful palace coup to take charge of the Tang dynasty. The scheming prince leads the bloody coup, kills the family of Li Changge. I think it's Dilraba. I still don't know her name. Dilmurat. And then during the raid, although she manages to escape because of her mother, and then now the prince has placed himself upon the imperial throne. No, he hasn't. And rules as Emperor Taizong. Li Changge has her mind firmly set on revenge and musters up a powerful army intent on overthrowing the emperor. But her plans get thrown to disarray when she suffers an unexpected defeat against the armies of the Eastern Turk. I don't know how to say Kangan at. The victorious Emperor Ashnan Sun decides to keep her in his service, making her his military strategist as he looks into pursuing his own military goals. I need to pronunciate my words. The duo forms a formidable military partnership, and then over time she finds herself falling in love with for her captor. Okay. Stockholm syndrome. But as he also starts developing feelings for her, whatever. But what will become of Li Changge's quest for vengeance as she continues to serve at the general's side? This drama is based upon a popular manhwa by artist Zhao. I didn't know she was supposed to be a captive person, and then her getting Stockholm syndrome, falling in love with him. I just thought I don't know. Now that kind of just irritates me because she's falling in love with her character for one. I don't know. Like, he saved her in some ways, but I mean, like, okay. Some of the scenes I don't like already. Some of the stuff, it's a lot happening. Of course, newer dramas are doing like all these 50 million like photo scenes, and they're not really focusing on the acting per se. What you call it, Dilraba Dilmurat is a good actress, because y'all know the King's Woman pisses me off because that was a good scene by her and what you call it, because they act together all the time. They're good actors. It's just going by so quickly. Her being very defensive against her new pupil. All of a sudden they had like, after her, she just found her mother died. It was like a funny scene after. with her pupil before he became her pupil and everything. It was weird. Like, why is it trying to be funny? Like, they played funny music towards the scene and everything, and she was like uncomfortable. I'm like, she still, and then she got angry because he brought up her mother. All of a sudden, like, it was a very weird scene. Like, I understand, like, you're trying to relieve the stress and, like, the moment that her mother just died and everything, but it wasn't, like, a good time to do it. Like, there could have been lighthearted jokes, but them adding on to music to be, like, to make it funny and everything, that's kind of weird. Didn't like that. Already kind of seeing stuff. I think, Prince King, the one that did the coup and everything, I think he has a thing for her mother because he brought it up himself. And then tied to her dad, the crown prince, before the coup, he was upset that she gave the knife to an outsider, even though that is her uncle, and she grew up with him, and he taught her how to fight and everything. So he, like, sees through everything that she does, but it was just kind of weird. Like, I really think that they have a thing for each other. I think her mother and Prince Chin were supposed to be married at some point, or they fell in love because she wasn't close with her dad. Near is Changge. She's not close with him either because she was just very uncomfortable where she's, like, playfully fighting with her uncle, which is vastly different. So I think there's some anger against the mother and the crown prince because of that, but nothing's been told because I'm only on the first episode. And then just the scenes, like, I know the first scene, I already written down notes because I got irritated. The first scene with the boy, what is his name? I don't know his name. They never really say his name. Na-sun. It just sounds like Na-sun. But Na-sun. Soon. Na-sun. Is that it? Na-sun. Not Na-sun. Na-sun. Soon. 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 Don't know. I need someone to correct me on that. But the scene where he walks out and then him paying attention to everyone that was looking at him was very corny. It's a cliche in all the little fighting dramas. Whatever. It was like cliche. Everyone was watching him. But he was very obvious in what he was doing. And then his sidekick is, of course, the funny relief. And I'm like, cliche also. I just can't, I don't know why, but all these little pretty boys playing military roles, I don't really like it. Like, I like Zhao as him because I could see him actually being a military person because he has just strong features compared to these pretty boys. It's just doesn't work. His acting's not the best I see so far. And then, I already know his people beside him are seeing he has a thing for Changge, even though she's dressed up as a boy and they only know her as a boy. And it's kind of like the thing of Mulan where falls in love with her even though she's dressed as a man. But oh well, same thing. Whatever. Changge, when she first shown in the drama, when she jumps over the guards and everything, it was very weird. Like, I know she was supposed to be, like, very dominating and to show her presence. It was corny, like, cliche, of course. And then, I was laughing about when she first swung on her uncle. I'm like, why did she just swing on him like that? And I'm like, oh, they're close to each other. But, oh, well. And then, she's, like, way closer to her uncle than her father. That's how I was, like, I wrote down here, I was like, why is she closer to her uncle than her father? I think it's because her mother had a relationship with him. And it kind of carried over to the daughter, but we'll see. And then, I say, like, everything before her mother dying was obvious because she was kind of in shock after hearing the crown prince talk about something. And then her going into the room and then her trying to send her away. And then she was so emotional when she was leaving. And she's like, can you call me mother again? And didn't pay attention to these cues that something's going wrong, that she's sending her away for a reason. And she wanted her to stay home for a reason. But oh well. And then, yeah. Honestly, based on what I'm seeing now, I don't think I'm going to really like this drama. I kind of think, based on the drama, on the characters that I'm seeing, I don't think that I'm gonna like Chang'e that much. There you go. There's my drama list because I need to see. I know the second female lead. I know for sure. I think I'm gonna like her. Makes sense. Of the manga writer based on the story. The director, where is she? Yan or Long An Gugu. Is she a Gugu? I think she's Gugu. I know she's a princess, but she's on Gongju. Gugu, I think it is. Young An Gugu. I think I'm gonna like her story more from what I've seen because she's gonna go more the imperial role than the military, even though I like the military fighting female roles too. Like I like both. But I feel like I'm gonna like to see her change because she is very caring to Chang'e more so than Chang'e is to Yong-an, even though Yong-an didn't do anything with the plot. She just hates her all of a sudden. And like she knows that she didn't try to set up her family and everything to kill him. I know she could be upset that her father did it. She can be mad at her for that, but more so the relationship. They act like they're very close. And it's just kind of weird that she's pushing Young away so hard. And I just think I'm gonna like her a lot more because I think we're gonna see a lot of character development with her than Chang'e. Really, I think she's gonna change a lot. I feel like she's gonna be more powerlessy, and then Chang'e is gonna be the cliché, who's very good at everything. Everybody hates her. You know, every female character hates her because she's so good at everything, and every man's in love with her. That cliche, and it's gonna be the same. But I kind of like the manipulative characters because you can see how they plot through stuff. That's why the empress is in the palace. You can see each character change in different ways. So I think I'm gonna like Young An a lot more than what you call it because she's gonna be the cliche that we already seen a million times. But we'll see how this drama goes. I do not know for sure if I'll like it. I don't think I'll care for it, really. And it's not going to be one of the memorable. It's not going to be like The King's Woman at all. That was a good drama. And it still pisses me off. But I feel like this is not going to be Dilraba's best acting that I've seen her in. Yeah, because I liked her in The Flame's Daughter. Even though I didn't want her with the main character, but I liked her acting in that. But I don't think I'm gonna like her in here. But we'll see. If I get irritated halfway, I'll probably record something, but we'll just see. This is what I'm just watching now, but okay. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
1, 2, 3.